question is, how do we cope? And not just cope, but take command amidst crisis. So the response here is to review the basics. Let me say that again. Review the basics. Let's take a look at the delivery of goods and services. The delivery of products to customer and clients by several providers in the form of companies and cooperatives. They are the providers, right? Now, what we see externally is that money is transferred from the people to the provider in exchange of what? The products availed. Now, the provider demands for a price because the product cost him money and that he must earn profit as well. Paying the price is okay for the people because directly or indirectly, the product he is availing will also help him earn profit. How? Or where? In whatever that he does, in work or in his business. Now, if we dig deeper, this is not just an exchange of product and pesos. There is the creation of value. Value is generated by the provider, paid for by the people, and when they use it, that value is multiplied in different ways. Now let's take a basic example. Rice. Rice is something of value. You need it for your energy, for your meal, something to eat, right? So you as the customer will pay for it, then bring it home, cook it so you can have something to eat and maintain the energy until the next meal, right? Now, this energy that you have, that you paid for, right, when you bought the rice, okay, this energy that you have will help you perform your work, hence generating value to be also used by other people. You see that? So it's generating value and multiplying value in different ways. Apply this process to any other goods and service, and you will appreciate better the flow of value. Now back to our framework. To deliver the products, the provider has to use processes and programs. Ano yung mga processes? They would include the flow of steps and procedures to produce the product, to market it, to sell, okay, to do accounting, and even to do customer care. Processes. Now, the programs would include systems that are put in place to hasten the process, to perform the process in a more efficient and even faster way. So those are the processes and programs. Now, digging deeper, okay, it's not just from that. We dig deeper and we will find out that behind all these elements that interplay are people working for or with the providers. These include the staff, the supervisors, the managers, the directors, the leaders. Now, more importantly, we must understand that all of these started with a purpose. And that purpose could either be to solve a problem, a certain problem, or to raise a certain status to a higher level, to something better. Now that purpose is the motivation of the people who started the company or the cooperative. They're known as founders. And with that purpose, they set up the organization to be able to provide value to people through products with the help of their own people, also known as employees. So, I hope that framework helped you to go back to the basics and understand that our companies or cooperatives operate this way. Yes. Now, when the basics are clear, we do not just see the exchange of products and services. What we see is the creation and multiplication of value. We do not just see the processes and programs, but more so, we see the people and the purpose. Now, let's take this framework into account. Look at the 4 things that crisis does, which we mentioned earlier, and generate practical insights that we must consider as we face this crisis.